Hey man, welcome back to the Super Divorce YouTube channel, and also perhaps the Super Divorce X page, feed, whatever the shit. I'm trying to simul stream on YouTube and X for the very first time, Twitter X. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. In fact, let me see right now here on this edition of Sega Mania if we are live or not. Yeah, it looks like it is live. How about that? It's actually working. Classic. Okay, well, welcome to Sega Mania here on the Super Divorce YouTube channel. Nicholas Vlars here, aka Super Divorce, and today it is the 65th edition of Sega Mania. Sega Mania is a live streaming internet-based video game-centric program in which we are making our way through the pages and reviews of the, I think, late great Sega Mania magazine. It seemed like for a minute Sega Mania was going to come back, and then I didn't hear anything else, and I don't know if they're coming back or not. So I'm going to start saying late great again, ish, because I don't know what's going on with them. But anyway, Sega Mania magazine was a fan-funded, fan-loved, fan-created Sega video game magazine that ran for 7 short but illustrious, wonderful issues from 2021 through 2022. And then they had to go away. They said bye-bye. And things are up in the air, and maybe they're coming back, and maybe they're not. But in any event, I loved the Sega Mania magazine issues that I was able to procure. I procured all 7 of them, and I didn't want to let the dream die, as it were. So I said to myself, you know what? You know what would be good to do is to continue the celebration of this lovely magazine right on my YouTube channel. And how are you doing that, you might ask? Well, what I've decided to do here is I have decided to go ahead and review and play every game reviewed in the pages of Sega Mania magazine, starting with the first game reviewed in issue number 1. And we're working our way through every game throughout all 7 issues. Tonight, we find ourselves on the 65th game reviewed in Sega Mania magazine. This comes to us in issue number 3. It's a game called Zero Wing. You might be familiar with Zero Wing. I'll tell you why just shortly. But here's how this goes, in case you're a first-time viewer. What I like to do here on this program is I will first give you what I call some pineapple tidbits, some fun facts about the game. And then after you've gotten your tidbits, then I'll grab my copy of Sega Mania magazine. I will flip to the review of the game in question. I will read it to you, and then I will play the game for at least 1/2 of 1 hour, at least 30 minutes, and then I'll tell you what I think of it. And we'll compare the Super Divorce review to the Sega Mania review. Sometimes we butt heads like this, you know? Sometimes we're simpatico. So we'll see what happens tonight with Zero Wing. I never played this one before, but I do know about it, and you probably do too, and here's why. Let me tell you a little bit about Zero Wing. But before I do, please check out your video monitor there, the television in the middle of the screen. I like to put up on the monitor a little bit of pineapple footage for the Pineapple Tidbits segment of the program. You know, I just find that doing this, it really helps people get in the mood. What's up, Wild Ruffian? Wild Ruffian's joined the chat. Wild Ruffian's a big fan of the Pineapple Tidbits segment of the show. Last week he said it's the best part of the show. So, I'm gonna tell you a few little fun facts about this one. Zero Wang. Pineapple Tidbits for this week. This, of course, was a Japanese arcade game, originally developed by Toplan and published by Namco in Japan. And then it was also released via Williams Electronics here in North America. The arcade version was. And then, following the arcade release, it was put out on the Sega Mega Drive in the European region of the world in 1991. Now, something that I thought was interesting about the console port is that it was done by the same team of creators who did the original arcade version. And when you're checking out these arcade to console games, more often than not, it seems like, at least in my experience of sort of researching this type of thing, you have a different team usually working on the home console conversion, because a lot of times the programmers working on the arcade games, once they finish with a certain arcade game, they're on to the next one. You know? That's where the big bucks were back in the day. Pumping out those arcade machines, doing the things that the home consoles just couldn't do. But in this particular instance, it was the same group of dudes who worked on the arcade version that brought us also the home console version on the Sega Mega Drive. Now, this one did not get a North American console release until when? When do you think? When do you think it was? 95, 96, 1999? Try about 21 years after that. 2020 was when this game was finally released on Sega Mega Drive, or the Genesis here in the United States. If you're wondering why I'm saying Mega Drive and I'm a damn Yank, it's because Sega Mania magazine was based out of the UK. And all those guys over there, they call it their Mega Drive. So, in keeping with the spirit of Sega Mania magazine, I try to refer to it as the Mega Drive when I'm here talking on this program. Now, in North America, when it was released for the Sega Genesis, that was 2020. Through Retrobit Entertainment, they did a Genesis version in their Toplan Shooters Collector's Edition line, which also included the games Truxton, or Truchtan, however you prefer to pronounce it. I've heard it both ways. Fire Shark, and Hellfire. And if you'd like to find that set, if you didn't get it when it came out, set you back about $400 for the cheapest option I saw on eBay. So, good luck. Today, Zero Wing is probably most well known for its meme factor. The phrase, all your base are belong to us, well, that is from Zero Wing. Perhaps you knew that. Perhaps not. But this is the game that famous meme comes from. One of the most famous memes of all time, and one of the longest lasting. Another great phrase from the game is, somebody set up us the bomb. Now, the creators of this game were actually asked about the poor translation, and whoever was being interviewed, one of the team members, one of the developers, threw their translator under the bus. He said, yeah, the guy they had doing translations was awful. He could barely speak English, and it's like, all right, well, whatever. He can do it better than anyone else around here, so just fucking let him do it and we'll ship it. It's fine. But they're not, it didn't seem like they care too much about it these days. I don't know if they're really aware of the staying power and how much cultural impact All Your Bass Are Belong to Us has had. But it's been around for a long time now. Famously, a DJ / computer programmer called Jeffrey Ray Roberts, who was also in a hardcore techno band called The Laziest Men on Mars, created the track Invasion of the Gabber Robots. Gabber is a style of hardcore techno popularized in the Netherlands in the 1990s, if you're not familiar with the term gabber. But anyway, that track, Invasion of the Gabber Robots, remixed some of Tetsuya Umera's original music from the Zero Wing soundtrack, and then added a voiceover of the All Your Bass Are Belong to Us line. And then that track was used in a music video, uploaded to Newgrounds. Remember Newgrounds.com? Home to some of the earliest and still best memes out there. Classic memes, if you will. Memes that you had to start loading at the beginning of the week, and maybe by the end of it, it was finally finished. If you want to watch a 2-minute flash animation, you started on Monday, and maybe when you get off school on Friday, it's going to be ready to watch. Anyway, that meme video, All Your Bass Are Belong to Us, uploaded way back on February 16th, 2001 by user bad_CRC, which of course became one of the most famous meme videos of the era. I'm having trouble speaking this evening. Anyway, despite Zero Wing now being mostly associated with the meme, it was praised highly when it came out for arcades in 1989, and then also received very favorable reviews when the console port came out. And so we're gonna see tonight what I think after we find out what Sega Mania magazine had to say about it. All right, so let's go ahead and check that out here. I will proceed to turn off the pineapple footage, and now, right there for your viewing pleasure, is the Sega Mania magazine review of Zero Wing. Now you can check out the video monitor, you can check out the television screen right there, and you can read along on that TV screen. Or if that's not good enough for you, if you want a higher res version of the review, guess what? In the description of this video, if you're watching on YouTube, there's a link to the Sega Mania Magazine online archive. And you can click on over there and you can download high quality PDF versions of all 7 issues for your damn self. And then you can flip open digitally to page number 47 in your digital copy, and you can read along with me, and you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can flip ahead, you can see what other games are in here. It's up to you, man. It's right there for you. So check that out. I highly recommend it. Why wouldn't you take advantage and read, even if it is a digital copy, this wonderful, wonderful Sega magazine that they've put together for you. One more thing before we start in on the review. I always like to let you guys know who penned the review for the evening, which famous Sega Mania magazine journalist was behind the review that we'll be checking out. And tonight's review was written by, who's it going to be? It's old Steve Andrews. Stephen Andrews with tonight's review. And let's see what Stephen Andrews has to say about Zero Wing on the Mega Drive. Stephen Andrews says, when the home conversion of the 1989 arcade smash Zero Wing hit the Mega Drive, there was little suggestion it would remain in the zeitgeist. There's a good word, the zeitgeist of popular culture some 30 years later. Of course, as is often the case with these things, the game is now remembered for what it did wrong and not what it got right. The tragically awful English translations from the original Japanese, such as "Someone set us up the bomb." I told you about that one, if you recall, just several minutes back. I told you about it. And the infamous "All your base are belong to us" have inspired generations of memes, GIFs, techno dance tracks, and once in the early days of YouTube was even used as a temporary maintenance screen, leading to concerns the site had been hacked. I read about that too. And then YouTube had to let everyone know, no, we weren't hacked. We just have a sense of humor over here at YouTube. At least they used to. I don't know if you can say that about them anymore. The game itself is your standard sci-fi side-scrolling shoot-'em-up affair. Say that quickly 3 times. In the tradition of Defender, you pilot the Zig spacecraft on a one-ship mission to defeat the alien cyborg cats and liberate Earth. Typically, a host of weapon power-ups and upgrades are available in abundance throughout each level to assist you in your task. However, it's the Caesar Beam, or Sizer Beam, which adds a unique gameplay twist to differentiate it from the competition. This tractor beam can pull in and hold smaller enemy craft to use as either a shield against incoming fire, or it can be fired across the screen as an additional projectile weapon. The craft and enemy sprites are charmingly designed and glide smoothly across the screen with no noticeable slowdown or flickering, which is just as well considering the sudden difficulty spike that is synonymous with the genre. Deaths will come faster than a Sonic speedrun, but with persistence and repetition, you will find yourself able to advance just that little bit further each time, encouraging you to return time and time again. Sadly, the backgrounds are largely flat and uninspiring. The use of a single background layer may have been a technical necessity to help the hardware push so many sprites without impediment, but the lack of diversity, detail, and color feels like a bit of a cop-out. The same can also be said for the music and sound effects. Whilst undoubtedly technically sound, it feels the developers sold Sega's console just a tad short, which is a shame considering how much they got right. A CIB copy is likely to set you back upwards of 50, I guess this is pounds, he's written in here, 50 pounds. If this is your type of game, pick up a copy and heed Cat's immortal words. You have no chance to survive, make your time. Chilling, writes Steve Andrews. And now, it looks like Wall Ruffian had guessed that tonight's review was going to be from Simon Pike, probably the most famous of Sega Mania magazine journalists, but it was not Simon Pike, it was Steve Andrews. And he says, finally you're playing Zero Wing. Finally, we're playing Zero Wing. I've never played this game in my whole life. Never played it. For as long as this meme has been circulating, I've never taken the time to check the game out, so... So I say, let's give it a shot, please! Let me just get us all set up here with the game, Zero Wing. And here we go. 1/2 of 1 hour in 80, was it? War was beginning. I missed the year. Captain, what happened? Mechanic says, somebody set up us the bomb. There you go. Operator, we get signal. Captain says, what? Operator says, main screen turn on. Here's the captain. It's you! Cats says, how are you, gentlemen? All your base are belong to us. There it is. In case you were wondering, there it is. You are on the way to destruction. Captain says, what you say? Cats says, you have no chance to survive. Make your time. Ha 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 ha. Operator says, Captain! He's praying. Captain says, take off every zig. Here we go. He's pumping the things up. Captain says, "You know what you doing?" Captain says, "Move, Zig." Captain says, "For great justice." For great justice. Zero Wing. Original game. I'm fairly certain that that whole segment there was created for the console version. I don't think you see that if you go and play it at the arcades. Just another extra tidbit for you. All right, Nattles. Nattles or Nadles. Nattles. All right, we got... Those look like kind of flashing boobies there. And here we are speeding up through some sort of chamber. We're charging up our laser. And here we go. Farting out into the night. Looks like A and C do the same kind of attack. Just the basic ass kind of shit there. Is that a power-up? Looks like it. Yes, it is. Alright, nice. Okay, we got ourselves our first power-up. Here's another power-up. I don't like lasers. I don't like these lasers. I want to get rid of these quick. I don't like those. How about these? What do we got here? These seem a little better. Okay, I was wondering if... Yeah. Alright, so when you go through tight spaces, it looks like your extra guns will kind of... They kind of huddle up with you so they don't get destroyed. I don't know if the extra guns there are vulnerable to attack damage, or if they only take damage when you take damage. Your main ship proper. We got the stupid ass lasers again. I don't like the lasers. They're just they're too rigid. Hey, that's not very nice, Wall Ruffian. Wall Ruffian's talking bad. Just did a your mom joke. Said my mom goes through tight spaces. Well, what if I told you that my mom worked at the local crawl space factory, making crawl spaces for people in their new homes? Do you need a new crawl space? Stop by the Crawl Space Depot. Tell them Super Divorce sent you. We'll get you set up with the newest, highest tech crawl space that the world's ever seen. Wall Ruffian said that zigzag bullets are the best. Up! Up! Yep. This guy's... Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah! Where are they gonna start me out? Zigzag bullet. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on now. Let's try that again. Alright. So it seems like only the main ship proper, as I called it, can take damage. It doesn't seem like anything bad happens when my extra guns get hit by an enemy projectile. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Game over. Let's try again. Oh. Well, that's nice of them. When you use a continue, they don't make you start back at the beginning of the level. I've never played this before, Wall Ruffian. or whatever your name is today. No one changes their YouTube name more than you. So I gotta not pay attention to my other guns here. It's nerve-wracking because you want to. Oh, God! All right, I got it this time. What does that do? That was the. Is that the thing they were talking about? They said you could use it. Yeah, that's it. You can pull them in as you gotta pull the guys in there as a little shield. I wasn't doing that. That could have saved my butt. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's try again. Let's try just again here. I don't want that. I think that's the laser, isn't it? The blue. Let's try this one. Are these the zigzag bullets, as you called them? Because they kind of zig and zag. They're darting around all over the place. Is that what you call these zigzag bullets? Whoa, what? What do they do? Do they switch the boss fights up on you? I've never seen that before. Do they just... Do they say, alright, well maybe you're gonna fight this guy and maybe you're gonna fight this other guy? Is that how that works? That's crazed. Now we're going over to Legru. I like the music so far. Seems to have a nice soundtrack to it. Definitely digging this little gun setup here, probably more than any other that I've used. And I don't know if have I seen everything? Wall Ruffian? Oh, damn it, I didn't want to do that. Well, now I've gone and fudged the bucket here. That's a bunch of horse shit. There's nothing worse than when you've got a good weapon and then they make you switch it up. Alright, now we're back to the one we want. So it's like the blue streaky laser. What is that? What does that do? Is that just a piece of shrapnel? So I've seen the blue streaky laser and the just like your standard ass just red missiles, I guess. And then these that may or may not be the zigzag bullets. Let's go down here. There we are. Yeah, this is working pretty well. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright. Okay. Alright, not too bad. It's not too bad. Hey. Hey, I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad after all. Look at this. Alright. Just keep it up. I don't think that's anything I want either. There we go. Alright. Alright, rocking and rolling. Just keep those blasts going. Don't get that bullshit down there. I don't want it. Don't want anything to do with it. What are these? Just obstacles? What do they think? I'm a dumbass? Think I'm just gonna run right into one for no reason? Come on. Come on, this is like level 1 shit. We're past this. You're gonna have to throw something more challenging at me if you want to take me down. I got this in the bag. I ain't afraid of your little shitty-ass obstacles. This is pussy shit right now. I ain't afraid of it one bit. Look at it. Look at it. Look at these guys. Oh, look at that. Now we got some big boy firepower going. We've upgraded. All right. Let's just not lose this. Let's not accidentally klutz our way into that shit right there. We're gonna stay far away from that one. There we go. All right, just clear your path. Nice clear path here. Clear it on out. We're good. We're doing quite well. Hold on. We're gonna go this way. Okay. We don't want to hit the metal wieners here. We can't even blow the... What the... What? Oh boy. All right. No, you go down. Go down, go down, go down. There we are. Okay. These metallic phallic objects just thrusting up and down. There we go. Let's whip, 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 whip. There ya go. Nicely done. Nicely done, sir. Alright, we got another one. Another one of these shitheads. Nope. 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 Yep. There we are. Alright. Were those mini bosses? Oh, that was just two of those guys. Okay. Heading over to Please now. Please tell me that there's not a bunch of horse shit on this level. And by horse shit, I mean like cheap shit. Of course they're gonna be bosses, but I could do without the giant thrusting metal peni. Let's do without those. Oh, now we've got yet another upgrade to our super greens. What the fuck? What the what did you just... Did I just go right in the wall? I thought that, I thought it was steering up, and, I guess I wasn't. I thought it was safe. And I wasn't safe. Now I got my little baby pee-pee shooter again. Oh boy. That's embarrassing. Good lord. Back to the little baby pee-pee shooter. That is an embarrassment. Alright, well. Hopefully I can get rid of this soon. This one's better than the lasers, I'll say that. In my humble opinion. It's got a little zip to it, you know. You don't get to shoot one shot every 10 minutes. That's why I always hate the lasers. It's always like a and then it shoots a big long ass thing, and then it's the same deal in Contra. The lasers just always suck. I hate lasers in games like this. You would think, oh sweet man, I want to shoot some lasers. But the lasers are always shit. They're not worth having. You'd be better off with your standard ass, standard issue bullshit. Okay, I got my green machines back. Oh, look at this. Better steer clear here. Steer clear here. This is the kind of spot where you want to do a barrel roll. Alright, come on. Let's just go ahead and... Just got to go ahead and... There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. Moving right along here. Round 1, stage 3. These guys are little babies. Not so tough. No, I'm not worried about these guys. You know what scares me more than anything are the power-ups that I don't want. Because that'll do you in just as fast as an enemy. Sometimes faster. You end up with a bullshit power-up you don't like. Woo, boy, that guy was right on my ass. He almost got me. Right there he did. Oh, I keep forgetting about that too. I keep forgetting about my little... Whoop, Whoops, doot, doot, doot. Whoop. Oh. Hello. Up and around. Alright, there we go. That's what you want. I ain't using the lasers. We're not getting the lasers. The lasers are shit. Okay, now we've got kind of dread. Oh my, why did I do? I saw myself heading right to that and I said, well, no, maybe I'll make it. And then I. Good gosh. I guess I can't pull the robot in. Alright, whatever. Now I gotta do this with my pea shooter. Oh, for fuck's sake. How bullshit is this? They couldn't throw me a bone before that part. Yeah. Look, I never claimed to be the master of shmups. I never said it. No, it's not because I didn't. It would have been worse with the lasers. I would have died faster with the lasers. I will sit here and take the pea shooters over the lasers. Because, like I said, at least they got some zip to them. At least it's like they got, you know, the little tangy zip of Miracle Whip. With the pea shooter. I'll take the constant barrage of the pea shooter over the you can shoot one time every 25 minutes with the lasers. So now let me try this again. And see if... See, you gotta try and target the I mean, I'm just... Look. I never claimed to be an expert at this game or games of this type. Alright? I never said that. Not once in my life did I say, hey, you know shmups? That's what peeps in the know call these types of games. They call them shmups. I never said I'm a shmups wizard. I didn't say that. I wouldn't say that because it's not true. And I'm not a liar. So, alright, well gotta shoot these little... There's like, shoot the little titties here. Got a lot of sort of robotic titties and... What was that? He just rushed me. What was I gonna do? I don't have the Game Genie. I can't use the Game Genie with this. That was bullshit. So they start me out like after, I guess I beat the guy. So I guess I kind of won, ish. But it didn't feel satisfying because I died right afterwards. I died as he was retreating. That didn't feel good. No, this guy's coming up behind me. What is going on in here? Am I in danger right now? I don't know what are we looking at here? Just going through the tubes. Right through the tubes there. Out the other side, and what do we got? We got a boss fight coming up. What is this guy? Alright. Huh. What do you know? See, I need my green machines back. That's what I really need. That's what I really would like to have. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Hey, you know what? You know what? Cut me some slack. Stephen Andrews said himself, the difficulty ramps up quickly. Okay? Look. You may think you could do a better job, and maybe you could. But also, maybe you couldn't. Also, maybe you're underestimating how difficult this game is. you think sometimes, oh, I've got all the time in the world. I can get out of the way. I can outmaneuver that guy, but then you can't. Because there's no speed boost. There's no extra thrusters. What's up, Jorphus? Carrot has decided to be a smartass here. I called him out for changing his name too much, and now he changed his name to I change my name often. Boy. All right, let me keep this going here. I'll just. Oh, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? I could have stayed put and I would have been fine. Hold on, I can't see the chat. I was trying to move it. Yeah, I did beat that submarine game on the first try. What was that even called? Because in the review they talked about how difficult it was and how it was like impossible to make it past. You know, did it have levels? I don't even remember. But they said that it was like impossible. It's impossible to beat, and I went right through that, right through it. Like a hot knife through a wet piece of shit. Okay. For some reason, this guy is reminded me of Robotnik a little bit. He's like a Dr. Robotnik in his big fancy suit at the end of one of those. What? Come on now. Good gosh. I've got free play. So Jorphus said it looks like a Mega Man game. Well, that part of it, I can see maybe, you know, it's, well, nope. Around here. Zippy-doo around. Well, that's why I said it. Because a hot blade will cut right through wet shit. Believe you me, if you've never tried it. Well, just let me tell you. Take it from a pro. I know that hot knives cut through wet shit. And, I've got the footage to back it up. I don't even know what got me that time. I thought I was out of the way. I thought it was safe. Now, okay, here's another gripe of mine. If you're gonna let me continue and let me fight this guy repeatedly, it should be safe to say that this part is not giving me too many fits. We know how to get past this, no problem. So, making me go back, shoot through the little, whatever you call it, shit field of assholes, and then you go through the tubes. To have to do this over and over again, yeah, it takes a minute to do, but it's just annoying. It's just unnecessary. You just don't need to do it. Now, what if I go up here? Maybe I should try the top space. Maybe this is better. Yep. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh. Maybe I'll upload the hot knife through shit to the Punished Super Divorce channel. The hot knife through the wet shit. Jorphus, do you have a joke of the night for us this evening? I don't feel like we got a joke of the night on At least not the Saturday night stream. I don't think. Unless you put one in the chat and I just missed it. I don't recall doing so. I don't think I would have done that. Oh, you're done with jokes? Mr. Jorp's joke of the night is over. End of an era. Well. Ha! I am the joke of the night. That's a good joke. And it's true. Joke of the night every night. Whenever I go live. Joke of the night right here looking at you. Live on camera. No big deal. There you go. How about that shit? Now it's time to go to Aquis. He can't keep telling jokes anymore, he says. Well, you could have given me a heads up at least. I feel like we should have had like some sort of oh my gosh, what's going on here? Look at all these guys. We should have had like some sort of like a farewell show. Like a Mr. Jorp's Joke of the Night farewell program. To let everyone know, hey, this is the last time that Mr. Jorp's is going to be telling jokes here on the channel. You could have done like an entire stand-up set, virtually. Alright, well I got my green back. The roast of Super Divorce. We'll do a good roast one day. Maybe when I hit 50,000 submarines. We'll do a 50,000 submarine sandwich roast of Super Divorce. And you could just talk shit the whole time. With Ricky Gervais as host. That would be great. I would like that. That'd be an honor, to be quite honest. At least I could rest assured that he's not going to get me the way that he got the people on the Golden Globes that one time. Just brutal. And well-deserved. Am I making any... I don't know if I'm actually doing anything to this guy. Ah, I got him. Alright, cool. Hey, look at that! Onto the submarine tunnel. Let's go. On over the submarine tunnel here. With some of these dudes. I don't want that. Thank you. They put this distracting grid in front of my face here on this level to distract me. And I don't like it. I'll deal with it because I have to, but I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I would prefer it not be there. The grid, it looks like we're behind like a big fence or something, you know? Oh, here. Oh, no, 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 there we go. Extra power up. Fantastic. Just gotta make it happen here. Just gotta make it happen. Just do it up. Just do it up big time. Come on. Just gotta make it happen. Make it happen. There you go. You made it happen. That's what you gotta do. That's how you make it happen in the world, in video gaming. You just gotta... You just gotta... Man, it's really slowing down here. We're getting the lags and the slowdowns and the bullshits. And I'm getting scared. Woo! That felt hot. I was feeling the heat right through that section. Because I have a feeling if you don't make it through that on the first try, it's going to be a son of a bitch. And it's going to be a horse shit extravaganza bonanza to try and do on attempt 2 and attempt 3 and all the other further attempts you're going to have to do afterwards. So we're just going to... Here we go. Ramping things up yet again with our green machine. Oh my gosh, no! Oh, and they give me 2 bullshitty ones that I don't want. That's the guy that got me last time. It was that stupid ass little blue doop-de-doop. Same one. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Jorphus. Whatever's going on, I hope that things work out and get better. I won't pry. If you say it's, you know, nothing super serious, then I'll take you at your word, but just know that you got Super Divorce in your corner here pulling for you, if nothing else. And it seems like maybe, oh, for fuck's sake, maybe Carrot as well. Carrot, or whatever alias he's going by this minute, second, changing second to second. I mean, this is pathetic right here. That really is. It's too bad. It's really too bad what's happened. We got this guy. Oh, I was below that, I thought. Good lord. This part's shit. Why couldn't one of these just be the green one? Why? It's like they taunt you. They give you the 2 power-ups that they have to know that no one wants those. Which power-ups do we want to put right here? Definitely put the red and the blue. Put the ones that no one's gonna want. The ones that are gonna be least effective for this portion of the game. Give them the red and the blue. Can we sneak a green in like every 5th play? Nah, don't do that. Red and blue only. If these people got to this part and they lost their green, they're just gonna have to deal with it. Oh, you want me to try and upgrade the other ones, do ya? Because maybe they're cool, he says. Or maybe they're just dog shit. I mean, I'll try to upgrade the red one if I can. It's the only option I have right now. Look at this. There, okay. Alright. Just spray and pray, as they say. Spray and pray, as they say. Oh, ha ha! Ha ha! Woo! Classic. Woohoo! They make the music all upbeat. Make you feel like you really got a fighting chance. I mean, like, yeah, right here. Drop another upgrade. Let me see what happens. And, Nope. Okay. Alright. So I guess I don't have to destroy him. I just go around. That's an option. Oh. Oh, okay, we got the moving blocks. These are gonna try to screw with me, huh? There's the green. There's my friend the green. I'm gonna get him again. Alright, there we go. Back in business. Now I feel like I can play the game again. I've got the... What? I don't even know what hit me that time. I don't even know what hit me. I don't even know what got me. Oh, and look. Look at that. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know? They set me up with a red. It was green last time, and then they said, you know what? We're gonna change it for you. Let's just change it up. Let's change it back to the red. We know you love the red there, don't you, guy? Don't you love the red? Getting a little slowdown action now. They're slowing down for me. Just launch these at the guy. There we go. That helps. I always... What? No! No! Carrot's hacking my game now. Wouldn't surprise me. The only man who specializes in hacking the Sega Genesis Mini. World's most famous Sega Genesis Mini hacker. Can I take one of these? I can take one of those. Why not? We'll just shoot those things. There we go. Trying to make our way through some sort of, some shit. I will take that. Thank you. Back to the green. Back to the good stuff. Smoke the finest of green. And that line in the Everlast song. I smoke the finest of green. I always thought that part was funny for some reason. I know it's not necessarily a comedy song. Then you really might know what it's like. I smoke the finest of green. You smoke the finest of green. Just gotta let you know. He smoked the finest of green. The finest. Now what is all this shit going on here? Let's try to deftly maneuver. Oh boy, look at all this. Look at all this detritus. There's some sort of space worm. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on! Speaking of parasites, that thing looked like a parasite. And why do they do it? Why do they do it? It's like, I mean, I was joking at first, but now it really seems like, they really go out of their way to make sure that you don't see the green ones very often. The worm is badass, he says. Well. Up. Let's try again. Too many dots. Too many dots. Look, they all cluster together over there. And I can't kill them fast enough to get rid of any of them, and then there's too much. Maybe the blue will take these guys out faster. Well, you know, okay. Maybe the blue is good here. Maybe the blue is better in this scenario. I can just get these guys the hell out of my hair. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on! Again. Again. Just like Parappa the Rapper. Again. What? Again. Alright, here we go. Backing it up. Okay. Okay. I would like to get rid of you. Can I get rid of you at some point? Okay, how many hits is it going to take on that guy? It seems like that one should explode now. It's been a lot. I feel like it's been a lot now. And he's just not fucking off. Oh, okay. Alright. Huh. Barricade zone. Do a barricade roll. here. These look like, oh, those look like you're looking at little little droid bots roaming around from like a top-down view. They kind of break the perspective in a way. Perspective deniers. Oh shit. Are you a perspective denier? You're not one of those perspective deniers, are you? Oh shit. Damn it. Again. See, they look like little top-down droids moving around. Their arms are sticking out. You see them? See what I mean? Little servo bots. Look like dancing around the room to bring you your coffee. Bring you a hot coffee. I mean, now what are you supposed to do about that? There's nowhere to go. There was nowhere to go right there. They shot it down the little corridor, and you just got to deal with it. Jorfa said it looks like Metroid. Yeah, this does look like Metroid. It's very Metroidy. It's very Metroidian. That's probably the term. Yes, quite Metroidian. Quite Metroidian. Metroidian indeed. Shit. Shit the bed. Yes, quite. The same people who say Lynchian. The same people who refer to movies or shows as Lynchian would say that games are Metroidian. I don't like it when people say Lynchian. I don't know, something about it. Even if it's accurate, there's something bothers me about that. What you can't, those guys are just invincible? You know who else has lots of invincible, well, mostly invincible enemies? Lovecraft. Which brings me to another word that I can't stand. Lovecraftian. Yes, it's very Lovecraftian. Yes. Yes, quite a story indeed. Very Lovecraftian. With a pinch of Lynchian undertones. They made a video game about it and it was very Metroidian. Ha! Classic. Ha! Ha! Classic. Alright. Can I make it through this? I wonder... Is this the last level? I don't know how many levels are in this game. I don't know if I'm getting close to the end or not. Maybe I am. Those guys just don't die. They don't know how to fuck off, as it were. Which makes it rather difficult when you have enemies who just won't fuck off. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on! I knew something was going to appear behind and just try to ruin my time. There he was, little servo bot. Oh, for real? Oh, for real? Again. You got to get that guy before... Oh, and here he's going to come out the back. They just... It's like a comedy. It's like a comedy game. It turns into a comedy game. It's just... How'd I die? Yeah, I died because it's a comedy. I didn't realize this was a comedy. It's one of the first comedy games ever made. It was the first comedy shmup. Okay, you just gotta maneuver. Alright? Okay, I did my job. I did my maneuvering. Where do I go? Ah, I see. Alright, I gotta follow these guys now. Is that what I gotta do? We gotta follow them. They're gonna carve us a path. They're like carvers. Like, oh, great. Oh, what? Okay. Ah, that was tough. That was very difficult to pull off, and it probably didn't look like it, but it was. Alright, can you carve my path there, Mr. Carver? Did you ever go to... What was that? There's an old restaurant called Boston Market, and they had a sandwich called the Boston Carver. I remember getting into a conversation with an old friend one time, and he was talking about the... He meant to reference a serial killer called the Boston Strangler. I don't know what is this going on right now. And he accidentally said the Boston Carver. And I said, that's a sandwich. That's not the serial killer. The serial killer was the Boston Strangler. The Boston Carver is a sandwich you can get at Boston Market. It's not the same thing. There was no serial killer called the Boston Carver. That would have been wildly inappropriate for Boston Market to name a sandwich after a famous serial killer. Not the best marketing tactic. Okay, let's go through here. Whoop! Look at these guys. They're really trying to be fancy boys. Okay, we gotta maintain good vigilance here. There we go. Okay, let's take him out before we wander through. There you go. These are a godsend right now. This section would be nearly impossible without the ammo that I have right now. So I'm very glad that I have it. And I'm going to avoid that shit like the plague, because it is bullshit. Do I have to defeat all these guys? Probably. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, we got... Alright, we got more dudes right here. And I'll stay right here until I'm told to do otherwise. Whoa, this is a strange... Oh, for fuck's sake! No! Ah! Ah, yes. I do wonder how close I am to the end. If there are like 20 more levels, then I'm gonna have to be like, alright, I've seen enough. But if I'm getting close to the end, then I may continue to play for some small amount of time. Alright, now that guy's gone. Now we gotta do these guys. Are they starting me off with like a little bit of his health depleted? Like that top section? That's uncharacteristically generous. Oh, but he can smash me in the screen. I didn't realize I thought he was going to stop short. Okay. Oh. Alright. Huh. How about that? Whip. Schweppes. That's a good spot. There we go. There we go. I mean, like, an extra power-up right here would be good. They're not giving it to me, though. Huh. Okay, now he's probably gonna... He's gonna try and come all the way over here. There you go. Okay. Oh, what? I thought it was in a safe spot. Nothing was hitting me. How am I being defeated by boxes? What a strange and humiliating boss to throw into a game. You've got to fight boxes now. They're kind of high tech, but they're still boxes. And when you die, you got killed by a box. Alright. Very impressive. I mean, this is a lot of hits the guy's taken. They really take a licking and keep on ticking. And he's gonna come. Yep, he's okay. Yep. Yep. He went all the way over to the side of the screen. And can anyone confirm or deny that I'm getting near the end of the game? Is that possible for anyone to figure out? Do you think anyone else? You think? Oh, did I miss my window to continue? Okay, well, I guess they made my decision for me, didn't they? Very well. Well, that makes that easy, because I'm not going through all that again. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just do this then. Let's get our asses right back down to the main menu. There we are. Let me pull out my floppy here and see. Now I need to go back through Steve Andrews' review of Zero Wing. Was he on the money? Or do I disagree? Let's find out. The first paragraph, he just talks about the history of it. Calls it a standard... a standard sci-fi side-scrolling shoot-'em-up affair. Tells you what you do. The craft and enemy sprites are charmingly designed and glide smoothly across the screen with no noticeable slowdown or flickering. I mean, he's just mostly describing the game and how it works. Not much opinion in his review and his write-up here. He says, deaths will come faster than a Sonic speedrun. That's true. But with persistence and repetition, you will find yourself able to advance just that little bit further each time, encouraging you to return time and again. Yes, that's true as well. Sadly, the backgrounds are largely flat and uninspiring. Largely flat and I mean, that last level that we were on, the one that was Metroidian, that wasn't flat. But I don't know how much more of the game there is, so I don't know. I will partially disagree with him on that because I can at least point out that section that was not flat and boring. And the lack of diversity, detail, and color feels like a bit of a cop-out. The same can also be said for the music and sound effects. I like the sound, well, I guess the sound effects were okay. But I actually like the soundtrack of that one. I was digging the tunes in it, so disagree there. That's about it. So, I mean, I'm gonna kind of disagree with Steve Andrews' take on that one. On his appraisal of the artistic prowess of the conversion from arcade to console. I thought it looked fine, it sounded fine, had a decent soundtrack. I don't know that I want to pay $400 to have a collector's set with this game and 3 other ones for the Mega Drive. I don't know if I'm going to go that far, but, you know, if I was out and about and I saw this, just the classic Zero Wing at the flea market or secondhand store, I'd pay, like, you know, maybe 10 or 15 bucks for it, I guess. It's not bad. It's got a nice challenge to it. If I were to sit down and just endeavor to beat it, I feel like I'd be able to. As he mentioned in the review, one thing I do agree with is you do start to learn the tricks of the trade. You start to anticipate where guys are going to be coming from, how they're going to attack you, where they're going to attack from, that kind of thing. So, yeah, I'd play it again. I'm just done for tonight, that's all. Like I said, at least 1/2 of 1 hour, and I went longer than that for sure. Mr. Jorfus gives it 650 Mr. Jorfuses out of a possible 1,000 Mr. Jorfuses. And I will give it... Why not 650 Super Divorces out of a possible 1,000 Super Divorces? I'll agree with Jorfus on this one. I'm going to piggyback off his appraisal right there in the chat, and I'm also going to give it 650. 650 Super Divorces out of a possible 1,000 Super Divorces for ya on Zero Wing. Hey? Does that work? I think that works. So yeah. Yeah, good stuff. And that's gonna just about do it for this evening. Next time on Sega Mania, if you're curious what we got coming up, on the next episode we will be covering Home Alone on the Sega Mega Drive. Another game that I've never played. So we'll check that one out. Home Alone on the Mega Drive. And we'll do that next time on episode number 66 of Sega Mania. If you haven't done so, please sub to the channel here if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitter X, follow me, please. Why not? I'd appreciate you. And you can keep in contact that way too. So go for it, please. Yes, but follow or sub to the channel. Bong the gong on YouTube for notifications so you know when new videos go live, so you know when I go live with new videos like this one and like uploaded videos of the non-live version. Like this video, please share it, comment below, anything you like. Your comments don't even have to pertain to this video. Questions, concerns, requests, leave them in the comment section. The comment section is your hoister. So crack it open, slam it down your throat, and wash it down with a nice, tall, frosty mug of cocktail sauce. Follow me on Twitter, X, at Super Divorce, on Instagram, at Super Divorce Band. And I play music from time to time. If you'd like to check out some Super Divorce tunes, you can do so on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, wherever you stream your horse shit. You can find Super Divorce. Just type in Super Divorce, click on the song you're choosing, and give it a listen. And if you don't like it, try another song. And if you don't like that one, then try another one. And keep doing that until you find one you do like, because I believe there's a little something there for everybody in the Super Divorce catalog. So give it a shot, please. To all the chatty Cathys in the chat who hung out tonight, who stopped by, making the experience more fun and lively and interactive, thank you, as always, for being here and for engaging and being a part of the stream. And for anyone out there at the tree line, staring over here into Super Divorce Town Square, watching everyone hanging out by the fire, drinking grog, having merry old time and enjoying merriment and mirth and good cheer. Listen, you can stay over there by the trees. You can continue doing this and just looking and seeing what's going on. You can continue lurking. That's fine with me. I'm not going to boot you for just lurking. I'll never do that. I'm just glad you're here. But I just want you also to know that you're more than welcome to join the chat. More than welcome to jump in. To get in the pit and try to love someone, as a philosopher once said. Or stay right there. It's up to you. Your call, man. And I think to play us out, what I would like to do is we'll honor Zero Wing with a special viewing of the classic meme song and video before we end the stream. So, once again, thanks for being here. Let's check out the classics, the classic meme on the stream to play us out just now. I just need to get rid of this, and I just need to turn on this. Enjoy, chefs. Uh-oh. Hold on. Forgive me. Let's try this again. 1 second. Technical difficulties.
What happened? Someone set up us the bomb. We get signal. What?
Now we're good.
Main screen turn on. It's you.
How are you, gentlemen? All your base are belong to us. You are on the way to destruction.
What you say?
You have no chance to survive, mate, your time. Ha ha ha. All your base, all your base are belong to us. All your base, all your base are belong to us. All your base, all your base are belong to us. All your base, all your base are belong to us. All your base, all your base are belong to us. All your base, your base,